we have a new segment here weekly, Group Chat Glory.
Yeah.
These are the type of bets that the fellas send into the group chat that everyone either on, tails, fades, and we figured that we would make it a segment. I posted on the Dr. Locks page on Instagram. Everyone puts in their locks. We are going to do a little transition here. I know this is our college football show, but for shelf life purposes, we want people to see these enough time ahead. Hell, we would sit here and talk ball until our eyes bleed.
Yeah. Definitely would.
This is
Or until my ears
NFL.
bleed.
Some NFL mailbag for this upcoming week. And so we're just discussing what the people send in based off of the questionnaire on the Dr.
This
Locks
one I
story.
love, and I couldn't be more with him. Eagles money line going into Arrowhead.
This is number one. This is the chat. This is a group text. Just came in. This is text message number one. Eagles money line.
Love it. I love it. I don't believe in the Chiefs. I got to see something different from the Chiefs in order to start believing in them. Eagles just looked okay opening night. The lines are good. Hurts with his feet. I got to see it to believe it from the Chiefs, and I don't.
Yeah. I completely agree with you, but I'm scared. There's not a kid in the world who would tell you he loves or go to war for the Eagles, who will go to war more so for Jalen Hurts, everything in between. But there's just something about the thought of the Chiefs starting 0-2 is hard to swallow, and I'm very scared to see how the Chiefs win. I don't know how the Chiefs are going to win, but I'm worried that they're going to win.
No.
It's a 1.5 point spread. Patrick Mahomes has never lost 3 games in a row in his career. This will be number 3. Super Bowl week 1, now week 2. I'm so worried. They have no Rashee Rice. They have no Xavier Worthy. Everyone knows that. They're giving it to like 3 backs out of the backfield, yet we're staring at a 1.5 point spread. I'm not going to be sitting on my couch Sunday with a Chiefs ticket, that's for sure. I'm not going to do that. I don't, I'm going to bet probably on the Eagles, but I'm very scared.
No, I know. Everyone's always like, hey, you say this every year. Well, no, we don't. But this year, the Chiefs, there might be something different. Last year, they won about 8 games by the skin of their teeth. Eventually, the luck runs out.
And we saw
tough
that
division.
We saw that luck run out.
Now they got another tough team. I'm not buying the Chiefs can't start 0-2.
And I mean, I feel like if there's a team also who could play some better ball, it'd be the Eagles.
Yeah.
Like, the defense is there, but the Eagles, on the other hand, like, A.J. Brown didn't have a catch until the fourth quarter, and they still got the job done against a tough division opponent on night 1.
All right,
so
what's next?
Eagles money line.
Saints plus 7.5.
So I wanted to do this one when I was going through all the reactions. I was going through hundreds of responses. I wanted to do this one to prove a point.
Glorious BetMGM mailbag.
Yep. I wanted to do this one for a point. The Saints are now down to 3.5.
Yes.
And this is saying 7.5.
Right.
Now Mac Jones is stepping under center for the 49ers this week.
No Kittle, no Jake Moody.
What I will say about this one is Christian McCaffrey is probably going to have an absolute field day.
Yes.
But this day will be the New Orleans Alvin Kamara's versus the San Francisco Christian McCaffrey's, and it's going to be an absolute barn burner. Mac Jones is 4-14 over his last 18 starts.
Is that good?
Spencer Rattler has never won a game 0-7
Is that good?
in his 7 starts. Will the turntables turn or will the cookie crumble? Stay tuned this Sunday. No, but
I love a good coach in a spot like this with a backup quarterback. We saw it with the Packers last year with Malik Willis. I think it allows Kyle Shanahan to get in his bag of tricks.
It sounds horrible, but I think I like the Niners minus 3.5.
I agree. And, I mean, Purdy did everything he could to lose that game.
Yeah.
And
Mac Jones is no, like, rookie guy coming out of nowhere. Like, he could come out and sling the ball a little bit.
Believe in a good head coach with a backup quarterback.
Yeah, and you got Christian McCaffrey running behind you. Still a solid D-line, still a solid O-line. I like the Niners now at minus 3.5. But if you got the Saints plus 7.5, that's fantastic.
What's next?
Wanted to talk about this.
Next
up, Travis Etienne, anytime touchdown, coming in, group chat glory, BetMGM mailbag. This one will be a very popular one for plenty of reasons.
Yeah, tell me why.
Number one, you're going against the Cincinnati Bengals defense, who would let me or you.
Plus 105 on BetMGM, an Etienne touchdown.
they would let me or you run through the tackles for a touchdown.
Yep.
Number 2, you don't have to worry about Tank Bigsby anymore. Now sent off to Philadelphia. So clearly this team believes in ETN being their guy, their go-to guy. You know that the Bengals will allow points. You know that there's going to be red zone opportunities. The Jacksonville Jaguars looked good week 1. This is going to be a fantastic game week 2. ETN can get it done over the air. He can get it done on the ground. ETN anytime touchdown, I like a lot. I like this Jaguars team week 2.
143 rushing yards in week 1 on 8.9 yards a carry.
That would make a GM send off the backup running back for some draft picks too.
Although, I just traded for Brian Thomas in my fantasy league, so let's feed him early and often.
Look, I think Brian Thomas Jr. scores. I think ETN scores.
Yep.
Maybe Travis Hunter gets his first touchdown of his career.
Yep.
Who knows?
Got him too.
Yeah, sign me up. Travis Etienne, anytime touchdown.
All right, last one. Group chat glory. BetMGM mailbag.
I wanted to talk about this little reunion. Next chat. Seahawks are going to lock down DK Metcalf. Trust me, Gavin.
I like how this guy capitalized every first word except M-E.
Yeah.
And misspelled lock.
That's kind of glue, though. He capitalized everything but himself.
Yeah, maybe there's something to that. Now I'm like, is there something with the first letter? No, okay.
He spelled lock like Drew Lock.
I know. I'm wondering if he's trying to do something, if there's like a hidden message in here. You know what I mean?
Like he needs help.
Yeah. Say it if you're out there. We got you, pal.
Yeah, SOS.
You know what I heard about DK Metcalf from Aaron Rodgers, obviously my guy this week?
Yeah, you texted him?
He said that he comes up right in the locker room right after the game. Bang. He wants to talk ball. Well,
Wow.
Look at his routes. And Rodgers said that's a thing of the past in the NFL nowadays. DK, he wants all the info. He's ready to go.
Wow. And I feel like he didn't have as much of a firework first game 1 as people would have expected him to.
I got a feeling this is a Seahawks fan.
Correct. But like I said, Loop, my rule of thumb, week 1s aren't for the wide receiver 1.
No.
That's what week 2 brings.
You do keep saying that.
And I think that's a theory that might come true.
Okay.
I think DK in this game, I mean, dude, Rodgers throws 4 touchdowns last week, and you're telling me not one of them is to Metcalf?
No.
I mean, this is queuing up to be one hell of a reunion in the Steel City. Not only is it Aaron Rodgers' first start in a season opener, but now it's the Seattle Seahawks, a franchise that let DK Metcalf come to Pittsburgh. I disagree with this.
Week 2 for wide receiver 1. I like that.
I think DK Metcalf is going to have himself a day. Sign us up for a DK Metcalf anytime touchdown.
Bang.
Come on. Well, oops.
That's it.
That's all we have. I mean,
Smoked you to the filter.
yeah, I need to take a breath. Might need to walk outside, get some air.